Savior, I come, quiet my soul. Remember.
How much do I love Jesus? I say I love him, but how much do I really? Enough to listen to and obey him? Because if my actions don't match my words, I go nowhere. Like starting a car's engine without putting it in gear. I'm wasting my breath if I'm not willing to walk in the footsteps of the one I claim to love. Jesus said, if you love me, keep my commandments. I don't know how he could make it any more clear. I say, what a friend I have in Jesus. But Jesus said, you are my friend if you do what I say. If I'm not living in obedience to him, how much do I really love him? I need to be willing to lay down my life if I want to follow him. Jesus said, whoever does not forsake all that he has cannot be my disciple. There's no halfway with Jesus. Either I'm in or I'm not. And if I think that I'm okay with being lukewarm, I'm playing a dangerous game, like heaven or hell dangerous. Jesus needs to be first if I truly love him. How much do I love Jesus? Enough to deny myself and follow him, even to the point of death? Enough to give up my comforts? Enough to say no to my will and yes to his? The life of a disciple of Jesus is never an easy one, as much as the megachurch preachers want to try to convince me otherwise. If I'm expecting a pain-free life, I've come to the wrong place. The life of a disciple is marked with the promise of persecution. But that's not fair, I may say. But who am I to say what's fair when I didn't put the world in motion? Is it really not fair? After all he's done for me, is he really not worth my life? What's not fair is that Christ was willing to lay down his life for me, but I'm not willing to lay down my life for him. Why does Jesus want so much of me? Because I belong to him. When I put my faith in him, I was entrusting my life in his hands. That's why Jesus said, if anyone wants to follow me, he must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. Why the cross? Because following in his footsteps is about dying to myself. I am crucified with Christ. I am not my own. My life is in his hands. To love him, I need to give him my all. It's no longer about me, but about Christ who lives in me. Whether or not I love Jesus all depends on if I'm willing to give my all to him. The clock's ticking, as the question remains, how much do I love Jesus?